Hi, welcome to my channel Cloud with Girish. Are you keeping up with the evolution of large language models? New models are emerging rapidly, including Amazon Nova, Anthropic Cloud, DeepSeek, Grok, and others. Amazon Bedrock is a great way to use these LLMs because it allows you to select models seamlessly without impacting the consuming application or chatbot integrated with them. While you previously had the option to manually select from multiple LLMs, AWS introduced a new feature at reInvent 2024, Intelligent Prompt Routing. With this feature, you provide the ARN of a model family and Bedrock intelligently route the request to the most suitable model based on the prompt. For example, if you specify the Anthropic model family ARN, Amazon Bedrock will automatically route the request to Anthropic Haiku or Anthropic Sonnet depending on the complexity of the prompt. Please keep in consideration that this feature is not GA yet and in preview, allowing routing with Cloud Sonnet 3.5 and Cloud Haiku or between Llama 3.18b and Llama 3.170b. In this video, I will implement Amazon Bedrock's intelligent prompt routing feature using Anthropic family of models. Rather than providing a specific model ID like Anthropic Haiku or Anthropic Sonnet, I will use a model family ARN and Bedrock will select the appropriate model based on the prompt. As large language models continue to evolve, selecting the optimal model for your specific use case becomes increasingly important. Amazon Bedrock addresses this challenge by enabling dynamic model selection without requiring changes to your application code. Let's look at an architecture. We have a user that is invoking an API. An API is integrated with the Lambda function, which is invoking the model through the Bedrock. In Bedrock, we are specifying the model ARN for the family, and then Bedrock is selecting which model to use to process the prompt. So this is the architecture of a serverless generative AI solution. In this part 1, I will not be using API and Lambda, but I'm still using the Bedrock and the model ARN, but I'm going to use the Bedrock playground. In the next part, I will fully implement this architecture by enabling the API gateway and the Lambda integrated with the Amazon Bedrock. Prereq for this workshop is familiarity with the AWS Management Console and basic familiarity with generative AI and foundation model concepts. Let's get started. We're going to look at an intro to Amazon Bedrock, we'll look at an introduction to Amazon Bedrock Intelligent Prompt Routing, and then we'll see how to use Intelligent Prompt Routing in Amazon Bedrock Playground. Let's look at an intro to Amazon Bedrock. Amazon Bedrock is a fully managed service that provides access to a variety of foundation models, including Anthropic Cloud, AI21 Jurassic 2, Stability AI, Amazon Titan, and many others. As a serverless offering from Amazon, Bedrock enables seamless integration with popular foundation models. It also allows you to privately customize these models with your own data using AWS tools, eliminating the need to manage any infrastructure. Additionally, Bedrock supports the import of custom models. Here is a view of the model supported by Amazon Bedrock. AI21, Amazon, Anthropic, Quora, Meta, Mistral AI, Stability AI, and then many others to choose from the marketplace. I will be using Anthropic family of models for this workshop. Before model can be used, you need to request the access to the model. For Amazon models, typically it takes few minutes to get access. For Anthropic, it may take few minutes to few hours to get access depending on the model. Let's review the playground. AWS Bedrock provides Playground via AWS Console. Using this Playground, you can pass a prompt to a model and observe the response. Bedrock also integrates with other services like Lambda and APIs via SDK. I will use this in the next workshop. Few important concepts to know: temperature, top P, max token count. These are the inference parameters. For temperature, a value of 0 indicates less random generation, and a value of 1 means more random generation in the response. Top P, if value is less than 1, then it will have less probable set of tokens. And max token count, this indicates max number of tokens to generate. Now, responses are not guaranteed to fill up to the maximum desired length. Tokens are factored in the overall cost. Hence, it is worthwhile to pay attention to max token you want to use based on your use case. Let's look at an intro to Amazon Bedrock intelligent prompt routing. So at AWS reInvent 2024, AWS introduced an exciting new feature, and it's called intelligent prompt routing. This feature enables the automated model selection within a model family. So instead of manually choosing a specific model like Anthropic Haiku or Anthropic Sonnet, you simply provide a model family ARN, and then Bedrock analyze your prompt and route it to the most appropriate model. For instance, with the Anthropic model family ARN, Bedrock automatically directs simple queries to Anthropic Haiku for fast and efficient responses, and then complex requests to Anthropic Sonnet for detailed and comprehensive answers. So in this part, like I stated before, I will use Amazon Bedrock Playground to use intelligent prompt routing feature. So to use this feature, let's sign into AWS Management Console and navigate to Amazon Bedrock Service. You will see prompt router for Anthropic and Meta LLMs. So let's select the Anthropic prompt router. So this is how your view will look like when you select the Anthropic prompt router. And then from there, you can click on Open in Playground to open this in the Playground. Let's see an example of prompt that we will submit and the kind of result being returned by the model. So if you see here, I'm saying, hey, please suggest 3 places to visit in NYC in the bullet point format. I just need the name of the places and no additional description. And the response I'm getting is Central Park, Museum of Art, Brooklyn Bridge. And if you see, it's automatically selecting the model Haiku. And I can see that by clicking on these 2 bars. So I'm saying, hey, provide me the response. And because it's a simple prompt, it's using the Haiku. Now, if I show you another example, so this is my another example. So this time I'm saying, hey, write a Python function that takes a word and print it in the reverse. And then I'm getting a result. So here, the LLM is providing me a Python function that takes a word as input and print it in reverse. Now, because the nature of prompt is more complicated than just asking a simple question, if you see here, it has automatically selected the Sonnet 3.5, which is trained to handle these kind of complex prompts. So that's the simplicity that prompt routers are bringing, where I don't have to worry about selecting a particular LLM. Bedrock is automatically routing it to the appropriate LLM based on how complex the prompt is. So in this workshop, I demonstrated Amazon Bedrock's intelligent prompt routing using the Anthropic model family. Now, instead of specifying a fixed model, I leverage Bedrock intelligence to choose the best model dynamically based on the prompt's complexity. Now, I use the AWS Management Console and Bedrock Playground to perform these steps. In the next part, I will use the AWS SDK to demonstrate similar functionality by integrating with Lambda and API Gateway. I hope you found this tutorial both helpful and informative. I'm constantly working on new content covering various AWS topics, so please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the Cloud with Girish channel. Your support helps me continue creating valuable AWS tutorials and workshops. Stay tuned for more exciting content. Thank you.